Hello guys, my name is Anna and I'm from Ukraine, and I vlog daily to keep you updated on the real-life situation in my country, Ukraine, as this war with Russia continues, but I'm sure we will win soon and may it happen at the beginning of 2023. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I believe the world needs to know more about Ukraine. Today we have abnormally warm weather. It is plus 14 and the park around me looks like the beginning of spring. It is really good because for those who are fighting on the front lines, it is much warmer to spend nights and to fight back. It is very important, and many of us are grateful that there are no frosts and snow right now. We know they will come later, but at least the beginning of the year helps us fight with orcs. Also, it proves that we are a part of Europe, because I know that in many of your countries you experience the same extremely warm January. Let's not think about why, but enjoy this weather. I'm very grateful for the congratulations that I have received on the new year, and I want to wish you victories in your life, because there are different things personal, connected with your job, your health, your dreams, where you need victories, and I greatly wish you all of them. And for Ukraine, of course, I wish our main victory to take place in 2023. And today I have decided I will tell you a little bit about our New Year night and the way we celebrated it with the fireworks of our beloved, once again in this inverted commas, of our neighbors Russians. Well, you know that they have attacked Ukraine with drones and missiles on the 31st of December at night during the New Year and on the very next day. Honestly, many people were at the supermarket buying different things when the first air raid alarm happened, approximately 1 p.m. or something like that. And you know that according to the rule, everything stops. Lots of spoiled products, lots of spoiled moods, but of course it's nothing in comparison to the destructions and casualties that Russian missiles cause in Ukraine. And they have targeted Kyiv, they have caused some destructions to the hotel, and it seems to me that one person died on the 31st of December. We thought that after this heavy missile attack and after 3 hours or more of air raid alarm, we are safe to celebrate the new year, if it's possible to say so. Of course, in Ukraine people hate fireworks, and I think we will hate them for ages, because when you hear explosions you don't have any positive associations anymore. And luckily in my city nobody practiced that. I know that in some cities of Ukraine, Ukrainians used fireworks and they were arrested for that, because come on, it's not normal. Then at 12:30 or something, there was another air raid, and lots of Shahid drones flew to Kyiv, targeted Kyiv, and the majority of them were stopped by the Ukrainian armed forces and our air defense. Actually, the losses of their missiles and drones are huge, and perhaps the quality of these missiles fall, as they have to produce them really quickly. And also these drones, our armed forces are very well trained now, and they know how to stop it, and it is like a bird hunting for them. And so, but anyway, it was unusual, because when I heard these sirens at 12:30 after the new year, after a very beautiful congratulation of our president, it was really emotional. I don't know if you have access to it in English. If you have and you follow news in Ukraine, I think it's a must, because he's a very good speaker and he managed to count all the important victories and all the emotional moments of this really difficult year. But it made us stronger, and Russia much weaker than it was just at the beginning of 2022. So after some sparkling wine, after some exchange of congratulations, we had air raid alarms, and I opened the balcony to listen to it, because it's kind of very unusual, and you have this feeling that Russia is a mystical evil, because I don't know how can they explain it to their own people or to anyone who doubt whether to support or not Russia. How can they explain that targeting civilians during New Year night is okay? How? And for me, like I've told you a number of times, this comparison that sometimes when you watch a movie or you read a book about a super evil person, army, you believe that the author exaggerated and things like that just do not exist in real life, that pure evil is impossible. And then you look at Russia, what it does to Ukraine during New Year, targeting civilians at this like night, and then you realize now they can do anything, and of course they will lose, because if you're that black, if you're that bad, if you're that envious, nothing good can come out of it. You will destroy yourself, and praxis proves that. It's not like gray, it's black and white, good and evil, authoritarian regime and democratic regime, future and past, fighting now in Ukraine. And definitely we will win. We have like, they typically they prepare like 40 drones per night, and typically we shoot 40 drones per night. I think it is already a hobby of many Ukrainian soldiers to hunt their drones. Also, I know that it seems to me yesterday Ukrainian armed forces targeted a military base in temporarily occupied Makeyevka, where lots of Russian mobilized soldiers were, and like 400 of them dead, 300 of them wounded. So at the very beginning of this year, they have already lost like 700 of their soldiers. I can honestly tell you that I'm a normal person. A normal person cannot be happy that somebody dies somewhere. But I think that if you have come to occupy my territory, to kill my people, to destroy my schools, hospitals, my cultural heritage, well, you deserve to be stopped. And that is the most effective way to stop Russian orcs. What is even better, the way Russian propaganda fails. They don't know how to explain it. And one of the things that they managed to do, saying that they've lost like 700 soldiers in just one day in Ukraine, was sharing warnings that Russian law persecutes sharing information about losses in Russian army. And if you share information like that, you can get into jail, which shows like the level of suppression in their society. And also many of them were like addressing God. I don't think he listens to Russians actively right now, honestly. Please forgive me, but they address God. How do you allow such things to happen? So, like bombing us, destroying us, erasing Mariupol is okay, but targeting Russians, what are they doing on the territory of Ukraine with weapons, like, is not okay. So anyway, I think that God and all the good is on our side, and I'm very grateful for your support that we feel daily. This year is very important. No one of us imagined 2022 the way it was. So let's hope that 2023 will surprise us, but in a different way. We understand that this war is not to finish really quickly. And when I say that I would like it to happen at the beginning of the year, I do realize that it will take months to take orcs out of the land. But I'm really great that in his New Year address, our president said that like we have to return all the territories. No compromises are possible, and Crimea is Ukraine. And I invite you to join the channel and watch how Ukraine wins, because it is not only about war in Ukraine, it is also about Ukrainian victory. I'm very grateful for your wishes, for your comments, for the community that we have shaped on the channel. Thank you for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons, and thus helping future projects grow. Thank you for being with me, for being with Ukraine, and may this year be happy for you and your beloved ones. Slava Ukraini!